just type in your chat. Today we're going to be doing, there is no audio. Okay. So today we're going to do a 3D open house. This property we just listed, it's working now. Awesome. Glad to hear that. So 3D technology, we've actually been using it for years. And those of you that got a little messed up with the audio not going through, I'm Liz Piedra. I'm the Realty Group. One of the neat things about 3D, we've been using this type of technology for years. I know most of you are very familiar with Zillow. That's probably where you do your searches for homes, or Realtor.com. Realtor.com actually carries the full version of the 3D. Zillow does not. Zillow has their own version. We use 3D virtual reality on every single one of our listings. If you are on Zillow, you're not going to really see our entire 3D. You can go to our website or Realtor.com. What Zillow has done is basically use their own version to allow more agents to do. 3D is a special camera that we use, and it gives a buyer the opportunity to actually walk through the home. What's the most important thing in buying a house? The floor plan. Basically, if there is a nice floor plan.
Share your screen.
Hang on a second. New share?
Hit share.
Am I good? Sorry, technical difficulties. Is everybody seeing my screen? Can you see this property at 10207 Hayward? Okay, some of you are popping in that you can. So 3D virtual reality, what it does for you is able to do a virtual walkthrough. I'm just going to click here. One of the tools, if you go on our website, that you will be able to see is if you click this button, what it does is technically a 360. This is very similar to Google Street View, but inside the home. We do this with every single one of our listings. What's neat about it is you don't have to visit the house, right? All you have to do is do this 3D when you are buying real estate. Most important thing is you have to like the floor plan. I'm going to kind of stop this here and kind of show you, you can actually control it yourself. This is high definition. I don't know how this video is coming across since it is being recorded over multiple platforms, but I know that if you go right onto our website later on, you will be able to see high definition. And I'm telling you, you can actually see the dust and ceiling vents. One of the things that I tell my sellers all the time is when we're doing 3D, is clean up your vents, dust them off, because people are going to see that, right? So I'm going to continue on here. So this property, we listed this yesterday in MLS. The market right now is pretty hot. We are still getting offers. This property already has 3 offers on it, and this went only live in MLS yesterday. So people are still buying. Confidence is still there. I know there's a lot of scare. I'm going to stop this right here. Give me 1 second. Okay, a couple more people have joined us. So I stopped this right here, and the reason I'm stopping this is I want to show you, okay, where you walked in through. So this is 3D. Look at, again, I don't know how the resolution is, but look at how much detail you can see in this room. And what's neat about this, you can go up, down. I'm going to take you into the kitchen, okay? And you can see here, and I'm slowly turning this. You can control it yourself, or by clicking this little play button, you're actually going to be able to allow the system to walk through the property. So I'm going to take it to this next little circle and see how close we can get to everything. You can see the ceilings. I'm gonna just take you for the heck of it to this vent, okay? And this house happens to be very, very clean. But like anything, you know, we've been living there for years. And sometimes we don't pay very close attention. See, their vents aren't bad. And here's another view from the living room area. And I'll take you outside in a little bit. I'm gonna come back here and you can just click, let's say where the door is. You see all these little circles, they're hot spots. I'm gonna take it to the next one. And I'm going to go into the master bedroom. So this room is carpeted and you can see the shadow of our camera here. But you could see ceiling fans and kind of get an idea of room size. What I will show you in a little bit, with this 3D technology, you actually have the ability to measure yourself each room. I'm gonna take you right into this bathroom. Small, there's our camera. You can see the ceilings. I wanna take it another step closer. Feels like you're on the toilet, pretty cool. This shower here, all tiled. I know, you know, we don't open as we are filming, but you could see that there is tile throughout that shower. Now I'm going to take you back out here through this door that I'm pointing. That is the garage area. And then you have another storage. This entire area, kitchen right into the dining, is all tile. This is a pretty nice house. I know obviously it's a great price. We have multiple offers on the home. It also has a fireplace. Now this property, so you know, has 1135 living square feet. The roof is only about, I believe it was put on in 2013. Some of the major things when buying a home is how old is the AC? How old is the roof? I'm gonna take you to the other side of the home here. Okay, this is the other bedroom. And you could see, again, you're able to see all the details to the home. You have a linen closet there. And this is the guest bathroom. Now the guest bathroom, and if I'm going a little too fast here, it's just my computer, but you can always go back to our website, horizonpalm.com, and be able to see this. I'm going to take you now to the pool area just by clicking. I could have let this play itself, but I didn't. So I'm just going to click out here. And you'll see the little hot spot. So now we're actually outside this home. Fenced backyard. It's got a screened in pool, which in Florida, we need pools. I get so many sellers to tell me that they don't want pools in their homes, or, you know, it's not a good investment. Let me tell you, if you live in Florida, I'm originally from Jersey, you want a pool. I have one, even if it's just to look at it. When it comes to selling a house, buyers are looking for pools. Why? Because a lot of them are coming from out of state. They're coming from areas that are cold. So they want a pool, and I can't blame them. So pools are really neat in Florida. I'm gonna take you back in here. This is another little hot spot that's gonna take you into the covered lanai area. When this was being filmed, that door wasn't open, therefore that's why we're not out there. These buttons here, this is the dollhouse. What the dollhouse does, it kind of gives you an idea of what this home looks like. What is the floor plan? Again, buying real estate, most important thing is the floor plan. And you have to love it. If you don't love it, don't bother going into it. 3D technology, it is great because you're able to view the home's floor plan. Why waste time? Let's face it, a still picture, it is not going to tell you what the floor plan is. You can use your imagination, but at the end of the day, unless you walk through the home, you're not going to know whether you love it or not. Another tool here is basically it's a flat floor plan. So I'm going to click here just to show you how you are able to measure the floor. Let's say we want to measure this bedroom right here. You've got, you know, a queen size, king size bed, your furniture is big, you want to get an idea. This isn't exact, but it will give you a pretty good idea of what the room is like. So you click on the little measurement mode and you click on this little plus here. We're gonna go to right there, okay? So I'm at one edge, I'm gonna click and I'm going to drag this across. This is telling me this is 14.9 feet, okay? If I hit escape, I just got rid of all of that. I want to do it again. I want to measure the other distance. I have to click on this. You click down on this edge. Up here, this is 10 by 9. So I know that this room is 14.9 by 10.9. It gives me an idea if I can have the furniture that I own. I'm going to go back to, now I'm going to show you our website, okay, and see what, and show you what our listings look like, and we can come back to this. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. Let's go to, just by clicking on that little icon, it's just taking me to our open house. So one of the features we have available on our site is we can set up buyers where if you're looking in the Hernando, Pasco, Hillsborough, Pinellas area, we can set you up. And up here we have, you know, search abilities, and you can also sign up with us and we'd be able to send homes to you. The way we do our syndication, you get them pretty quickly, sometimes a heck of a lot quicker than Zillow or Realtor.com. This is me, my marketing director thought, let me keep her off camera. So that's what I look like, a little bit about us, my company, what we do. But this is where it's all at, right? Our website gets a lot of activity. One of the reasons it gets a lot of activity is because of our 3D technology. We have been using it for so many years. And right now with the coronavirus, it's pretty serious. I want to make sure everybody is kept safe. And I don't want you to have to go through a home and not know what it looks like. I have actually sold homes using 3D, people that are from out of state because they can't get here. Real estate has been sold, as is with right to inspect. This was introduced to us, even though we had these contracts, and I've been doing this now for 18 years. This all started the immersion of the as-is contract when foreclosures hit our market back in 2008. I am hoping and praying we never ever see that again. We've had a very, very strong and healthy economy. And I hope that once this virus goes away, and it will, you know, for now, we have to all take measures to stay safe. And if you have to find a house, then 3D is the way to go. So these are all our listings. We have it available here on a map. We cover Citrus, Hernando, Pasco, Hillsborough, and Pinellas. And down here are our listings. And you will see some of them will say sale pending. All that means is that they're under contract. Probably, if you are interested in any of these, it is something that you should give us a call just to make sure if the seller is even taking a backup offer. Most important thing when you are looking for real estate is get pre-approved, especially today. Guidelines are changing with financing. I just heard this morning through our lender that FHA, VA, USDA, these are all guidelines that are changing. They're getting a little stricter. Once this virus goes away, it will resume. But for now, get qualified because sellers are very cautious in accepting an FHA or VA buyer. Talk to your real estate agent. They can refer you to a lender that is good. I have on average 30, 35 properties that are in the pipeline to close. And I'm seeing the challenges with this market and the coronavirus. I get it. People are afraid. There's a lot of panic. I went yesterday, pretty funny. I stay within my bubble, right? So I do appointments. I'm in neighborhoods. I'm looking at homes. And I had to go out to Spectrum yesterday. And I hadn't been on that side of 50 where all the stores are. And when I drove there, there was nobody in the parking lot. I'm like, oh my God, this is really serious. You know, we stay tuned to our televisions, but we're not out there, which is a good thing. I mean, for me, I have to go out there to pick up new inventory because there are still sellers that are selling. And when I went to Spectrum, everything was taped off. You have to be 6 feet away. Hang on one second. I'm sorry, my marketing director is pointing me to, I had to accept somebody else that had joined us. Welcome. So back to 50. So everything is dead. Restaurants are closed. You know, there's some that are doing takeout orders. And I walked in there and they were all taped off. You have to stay 6 feet away. And it was a whole production. By the time I left there, I felt like I was in the Twilight Zone. I'm like, oh my God, I didn't realize it. I didn't realize it because I'm driving neighborhoods. I'm going to sellers' homes. My agents are going to show properties, right? So I didn't realize the impact because I've been adhering to this and trying to stay home as much as possible. And I didn't realize the impact until I physically went out and seen this. So it's pretty scary. We hope that through 3D, you are able to see our listings, and as we get more, 3D is offered by all our Horizon Palm Realty Group agents. That was a question that was there. 3D will help you look at the floor plan as we pick up new listings. And the way you can tell, I'm going to go right back to our main page, Horizon Palm. So the way you can tell is anything down here, like Fiat Avenue, that's brand new. Don't even know if it hit the market yet. Dewberry is another one. I think Dewberry will be going live on Monday. So we do try to post them here to our site. The first few, excuse me, the first few are always new listings. As we go further down, they're older listings. So, you know, you could always stay tuned to our website. I will be doing more videos. My agents will be doing more videos. All my agents offer the 3D technology. It's something that we do in-house. What I can tell you is look at our site, do the 3D. It is really useful technology. Now, one of the things that we do, this particular page is dedicated to just to this property, right? Because this is where we want you to go. This is where you're going to have all your information, a description of the property, the price, bedrooms, etc. What's important to you, the buyer. I'm going to play this here. Welcome, just someone new just joined us. So down here, we also have our own photographer, especially for you buyers that are up. Let me see if I can turn this down. I think I did. Jose? Oh, hopefully that worked. So we do aerial. What aerial does is you can kind of see the neighborhood. So it's not only 3D, it's the videos that we're doing, and then our photographer will transition and go inside the house. But just a quick look. Okay, this is a video. This does not give you the details this will give you. So where with 3D, you could see a heck of a lot more. And that distortion there is actually the camera. If you were to move out, it would not show that. And you would be able to see the entire ceiling. So 3D has changed the way we do business, especially for buyers that are out of state, that can't come to Florida right now. They want to put an offer. The only thing we require is that you get qualified for a mortgage. Listen to your real estate agent, because I, on this hand, we're processing offers every single day, and buyers that are not pre-approved are not going to the next level, which is being presented to the sellers. This is something I have on all my listing agreements. We want to work with you. We want to get these homes sold, but we want you to be ready to buy, because if you don't, it becomes a trickle effect. You can't buy. The seller is now all packed. They're living amidst boxes all over the place, and we don't want to do that. We want to make it easy for everybody. Do your homework, listen to your agents. They've been doing this a long time, they know. You have any questions, feel free to call my office. Our office phone number is 727-888-8998. We will be happy to answer any questions you may have, even if you have your own real estate agent. We respect that. We respect our peers, and we're not going to ask you to come work with us. We want you to continue to work with your agent. But this 3D is safety. You don't have to visit homes. If you do the 3D virtual reality on our listings, and if you see it on Zillow, just come to our website. Zillow's version is not the same. Couple of more things. Let's see, we talked about financing, 3D, floor plan, measuring rooms. A little gift, something that I'm putting out there, and this is available to any of our buyers, any new buyer that works with one of my team members. And I have about 13 agents for my company. I have 2 team members, and I will be rolling this out later on to all my agents. We will be giving you a closing credit of 10% of our commission. We want to be able to help our community. We want real estate to recover. We want to promote home ownership. Let's face it, if you're renting and the day you leave, they're not even going to say thank you. Home ownership is always a good investment. I myself been doing this for a long time. I buy real estate any opportunity I get, whether it's for rentals or, reinvestments, whatever it is a good way long term. I am happy to see that younger people are doing it. I wish back in the day when I lived in Jersey that I would have been able to do it, but I didn't. Instead, I got into the travel industry, traveled the world, and the rest was history. Landed here in Spring Hill, Florida, and pursued real estate. And it's been a really, really good career for me, and it will continue. Does anybody have any questions at this time? Okay, so I think I'm going to wrap this up for now. Want to mention one thing. I just spoke with my lender this morning. For anybody that has lost their job or knows they will be losing their job and you're going through financing, what these lenders or the rumor is, I can only tell you as I hear the information, and it's not really confirmed except from other professionals. But one of the things that lenders are doing or will be doing is, let's say you lose your job today. We just had actually one of our deals fell apart because the lady lost her job. I get it. No bank is going to give you a mortgage, but they understand that the reason that she lost her job was due to the coronavirus. So let me take a sip of water, talking a little too much. So what lenders are going to be doing is, let's say in a month from now, you get your job back, then they're going to pick up the pace. They're going to take that mortgage and continue like nothing ever happened. You're not going to be penalized during that time period that you were not working. You will be able to move forward. And I encourage each and every one of you. I know it's a scary situation, but buying real estate is always a better investment than renting, because and I love rentals, right? I have owned rentals. It is a good source of long-term income. Okay, no matter what the market does, and I went through this in 2008, we were selling a lot of bank foreclosures. At one point, we carried almost 300 bank foreclosures a month in our pipeline. We were one of the top producing brokerages. And I can tell you, even during that time, what happened was, with the foreclosures came people that lost their homes. If you lose your home, you still need a place to live. So the rentals became very hot. So no matter what, home ownership is a great thing. I'm going to kind of get going here. Anybody have any questions at this time? Well, I thank you all for joining us. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. My phone number is 727-888-8998. I look forward to speaking with you, answering any questions you may have. Been doing this a long time. I've got a lot of good information. I will take this eventually and be inviting customers to talking about financing, talking about title, talking about market conditions. This is not the only video, but I did want to introduce you to 3D technology. You don't have to walk through these homes. You don't have to be afraid. Look at the floor plan. If you love it, then take it to the next level. I will see you soon, and God bless.